rising up fast, leaving all the shadows of my troubled past. Now I'm stepping out till the fire ignites. This is my life and I'm ready to fight. I'm unchained, breaking free, no more holding back, this is me. I'll rise from the ashes, watch me soar. I'm done with the pain, can't take it anymore. I'm unchained, living loud, finally doing what I want, yeah I'm proud. You can't stop me now, I'm on my way. I'll build my empire starting today. Every doubt you threw, every word you said, only fueled the fire burning in my head. Used to think I'd fail, trapped in your game, but I've got my voice now and I'm taking aim. You can't silence me, I'm breaking the mold. You want me weak, but I'm fierce and bold. Chasing my dreams like a beast on the hunt. I'm flipping the script, yeah I'm ready to stunt. I'm unchained, breaking free, no more holding back, this is me. I'll rise from the ashes, watch me soar. I'm done with the pain, can't take it anymore. I'm unchained, living loud, finally doing what I want, yeah I'm proud. You can't stop me now, I'm on my way. I'll build my empire starting today. Doubts in my head, I'm kicking them out, tearing down the walls, hear me shout. I'm building my future brick by brick. I'm the architect now, watch me do this quick. No more chains, I'm running wild. This is my journey, I'm the unruly child. Yeah, scream and shout, I'll let it all out. You can't hold me down, this is what I'm about. I'm unchained, breaking free, no more holding back, this is me.
Come over here, boy.
Just having a bit of fun.
Aye, so much fun that those thieves almost got past.
We got 'em now, eh? And once the whelp starts singing...
Aye, might be. Oi! Ain't no party in here. We're doing the Absolute's work. State your business, now.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority. A shadow swims across your vision, and a familiar voice tells you to be calm. You are loved.
Oh, beg pardon. You must be here to join the other true souls. Please, go right ahead. Bloody racket.
Oh, come on now. They're just having a bit of fun.
Aye, so much fun that those thieves almost got past.
We got 'em now, eh? And once the whelp starts singing...
More vile idolatry. Makes my stomach turn.
Do you feel
For what?
Now here's somebody special. The Absolute has touched you, hasn't she? Priestess Gut needs to touch you too. Hold out your arms so I can mark your flesh. Shows our devotion to the Absolute. These maggots see how strong we are with her guidance.
Hey, KW.
Whole camp will be
I'm
branded
okay.
soon.
You know,
And
I'm
you
doing.
should be too. You ready? Brace yourself. This'll sting.
How are you doing?
Hold still.
As pain muddles your thoughts, your minds become entangled. A familiar sensation. She too carries a parasite. Darkness seems to swallow the temple, leaving you with a vision of the goblin priestess receiving instruction from a handsome young man, one of the chosen. The vision dissolves away. You stand before the goblin priestess in the temple once again. Her faith floods into you, a tide of shuddering ecstasy. Her tadpole nestles within that mania, secure, hidden.
I feel you in there. Digging around. Works both ways. And I saw some weird shadows swimming around in your head just now. Maybe I can help with that. Us true souls gotta look out for one another. With the Absolute's will, I can fix anything. Let's deal with this in my chapel. It's private. Don't want this lot interfering with true soul business.
Oi! Priestess!
Did like us.
We want them all!
Why do they think they're talking to a god?
Ain't we good enough for the Absolute?
Perhaps that's how we would have ended up had our Nautiloid not been attacked.
Oi, come here. I ain't ready to clear your head. Whatever the Absolute tells me to. Don't worry, she loves you. I can tell. Don't want a crowd of gawpers. Everybody else needs to leave. Ready to clear your head? Ready to clear your head?
At least things have stayed interesting.
Your attempt at pickpocketing has yielded nothing but a fight.
Outmaneuver them. Another fight. Let's go.
That won't work.
What's the plan?
Get
go from here?
I am fury. I am death. Try something else. To concentrate.
Take two.
They won't know what bit them. Mutilate them.
Bloody racket.
Oh, come on now. They're just having a bit of fun.
Boy! Ain't no party in here. We're doing the Absolute's work. State your business. Now.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
You one of those moonrise types, then? Your kind usually don't deal with Boss Ragslin and Priestess Gut. Guessing you're after Minfara. Could be her blood by the looks of you. Audience is right. She's an uppity one and no mistake, but she knows her business. She's in telling the war chiefs what's what. Next raid's gonna be a big un, I hear. Bloody racket.
Oh, come on now. They're just having a bit of fun.
Aye, so much.
More vile idolatry. Makes my stomach turn.
Do you feel, Now here's somebody special. The Absolute has touched you, hasn't she? Priestess Gut needs to touch you too. Hold out your arm so I can mark your flesh. Let's the faithful recognize one another quick sharp. That way nobody'll mess with ya. And it's charged with magic. Ordinary slobs can't see it, only us that follow the Absolute. You ready? Brace yourself, this'll sting. Hold still.
As pain muddles your thoughts, your minds become entangled. A familiar sensation. She too carries a parasite. Darkness seems to swallow the temple, leaving you with a vision of the goblin priestess receiving instruction from a handsome young man, one of the chosen. The vision dissolves away. You stand before the goblin priestess in the temple once again. Her faith floods into you, a tide of...
Works both. Maybe I can help with that. With the let's do...
Oi! Priestess!
Acted like us.
We want them all!
Why do they think they're talking to a god?
Ain't we good enough for the
Perhaps that's how we would have ended up had our Nautiloid not been attacked.
That the jingle of coin, I hear? You've timed it well, my friend. Already turned quite the profit today, so I'm feeling generous.
You recognize the crest she bears, the winged serpent of the Zentarim.
Half right, sharp eyes. Zen is a normal trader. Just a matter of what's for sale. Weapons and other exotic goods, true enough. But most of all, we offer discretion. No judgment, no right and wrong, just good deals and bad. That problem for you? Pleasure.
What now?
That the jingle of already turned
You recognize the crest she bears, the winged serpent of the Zentarim.
Pleasure.
Oi, come here. I ain't waiting around.
I've got a long road ahead.
Ready to clear your head?
Need something? Pleasure.
Just like old times. A very pinchable pocket. Thank you.
Don't want a crowd of gawpers. Everybody else needs to leave.
The thief's been picking pockets near here. This would be a good moment to explain yourself. You'll walk free for now, but your stories won't land so well if you're caught again.
Need something else? Pleasure.
Careful, I bite.
Need something? Pleasure.
Poor lad. I could give you peace, you know. But no. You gotta keep silent, don't you? Where do they flee to, you stubborn rat?
Please, stop!
Oh, Drow. I didn't see you there. Please, if you want to have a try. Oh, of course. There's weapons in the fire if you want them. We'll leave you to it. Come, Grush. Let's go. I don't think I got the stomach for this. I'm gonna watch that weird priest next door. Sounded like he was beating something up. Yeah, beating it good.
What? The prisoner? No, no! Please! Oh, don't hurt me! I can't tell you where the grove is. Please! If they find out, they'll kill everyone. Then why? Halsin, I don't know. He changed into a bear, but I lost sight of him. I don't know if he's still alive. That's all I know. Please, get me out of here. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The lock clicks and opens.
Thank you. I better go before they catch us. I should be able to make it to the grove on my own. They need to know they're in danger. The grove. To the east. They wanted to know where we came from. They'll kill everyone. Please, I need to warn them. I was with a group of adventurers. We came here for an artifact. It's called the Night Song. We tried to sneak past the goblins, but they ambushed us. I didn't think a pack of goblins could be so...
Hey, Kels.
So
how you doing?
I don't know. The boss didn't say. He just said some wizard called Leroakin would reward us if we found it. It should be here, somewhere. He said there was a hidden passage underneath the temple. The place was supposed to be abandoned, but when we arrived... I'm not sure. All I know is there's a passageway to the Night Song. Brian had instructions, but the goblins got him. They said they'd eat him. I have to go. I have to get out of here.
Yeah, I'm okay. Hanging in there.
Greetings, child. I've met few aside from goblins here.
You recognize the Scourge. This man is a follower of Leviatar, goddess of pain.
Ah. Are you also here to assist with the prisoner? The gentleman being held next door. My acquaintance is working on him, I believe. While I was thrilled to be invited here, I must confess, I find the goblins and their methods crude and primitive. Pain without purpose is a terrible thing. Wouldn't you agree? You know the Maiden of Pain. How refreshing. But there is more to us than that. Yes, we worship her through pain, often our own, but it is an intimate and loving thing, one we offer up. If you would permit it, I can show you firsthand.
By all means, let us see what his skilled hand might get up to.
Oh, I have something exquisite in mind. Both Leviatar and I are interested in how you handle pain, dear one. And should you delight her, you will most assuredly receive her most gracious blessing. Trust me. Simply face the wall, and we can begin. Face the wall and let us begin, dear one. Yes, this will do nicely. The pain you suffer will cleanse you. Do not fight it. Do not keep quiet, dear one. Let me hear you.
Don't wear him out entirely, priest. I might have use for him yet.
Do not keep quiet, dear child. Embrace it. Your voice sounds so sweet, dear one. Keep going. Almost there, dear one. That's it, dear one. Let Leviathan hear you.
Not the worst technique, priest. Good wrist movement. Lots of enthusiasm.
Sweet child, while I enjoyed that, I'm afraid your reaction was lacking. To gain Leviathar's favor, every single strike must be met with an honest cry of pain, or perhaps a touch of begging. Nevertheless, thank you. And I pray you've learned from today's little lesson.
Your world has strange customs.
Crush, I need to see that again.
Don't group me
Ask if you can do the penance thing too.
True.
What?
You wouldn't have the grit.
Get in there. We might learn something.
Well, hello. Face the wall and let us begin.
You've set foot in a restricted area. A swift exit may be in order.
Oof.
A valiant but misguided attempt. You will leave this area now. You've been caught trespassing. Again.
Let's have a little fun.
Nothing will stand in my way. Have to keep going.
Need to act fast.
I am fury. I am death. On the move.
Leave no
to let up.
I will ascend. That won't work.
Ready or not?
Got to keep fighting. Time to strike.
What's that?
Not a chance I'll fit in there. interlocking circles with moons and stars. This must be the seal mentioned in that journal.
This device requires further examination.
Oh, we will fail a perception check.
Given our shared affliction, I suppose you had a similar dream. Oh, no need to hide it. This is a good thing. Now we can see what these tadpoles can do for us.
Is there a reason you're such an utter drip? I mean, do you have some sort of condition? Honestly, it's like you hate good news.
Did you actually want something, or are you just here to spoil my fun?
My apologies. Huh. Look, she told me an uncanny apparition. Not entirely or perhaps a certain parasite that's clamped its jaws into me. Regardless, you're right. Better to stay focused on the real world's problems and the fantasy of an easy solution. Speaking of which, I assume you came with some other subject on your mind. Nothing a bit of magic can't solve. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly. The specifics are rather personal, but suffice it to say that it is a malady I've learned to live with, though not without some effort. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside. I can say no more on the matter. Not now, anyway. Just trust me when I say it's all of vital importance. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It is time, and by that I mean it's imperative that I find and consume strands of weave at the earliest possible juncture. We've already done the finding. In fact, you have one in your possession. You know for yourself how hard-won such an item was, and it will be no easier when even more are required to assuage my hunger. There'll be danger involved, or great cost. Splendid. Bit of boldness will serve us well. As luck would have it, you're already primed to give me exactly what I need. Thank you. That hit the spot. I can feel it work. The magic, it's like a lullaby that sings to sleep the demon inside. A metaphorical demon, I haste to point out, but no less dangerous. And no less bound to wake up again to continue its ravages. Such is the nature of all monsters. Oh, it's not so bad once you get used to it. And, on the plus side, my tower in Waterdeep has never been so free of clutter. Sincerely, though, I understand I ask a lot from you with few answers in return. But in time, all will be told. My lord, I bow to your boundless kindness.
I like Gale, but I'm keeping all my good gear well out of sight. Everything fancy he touches meets a grisly end. Hey, soldier. Looks like your troops all trooped up. Now...
Go ahead. I'm listening. Oh, nothing would give me great back in the thick of things.
Gale slurped that thing up like a horse with a carrot. Sorry, but there's no room for... Ready and willing. That might be worth a look.
I've known people who were hung. I wonder. I'm sure all will be revealed in. I would, but you have so many friends already. Excellent. Quiet. With pleasure.
Let's get going.
You have to spend so long poking about down here. I'd much rather be outside with the sun on my skin.
Looks empty.
Something smells tasty. Quick and quiet.
How is that nat 20 a fail? How is that nat 20 a fail?
No time to rest. Looks empty.
Now what? That might be worth a look.
Have a lot on my mind and, well, in it.
Careful, Lae'zel. It's dark around here. Would be a terrible shame to lose you forever.
Yes. Do keep your wits, Shadowheart. Should a dagger suddenly slice your neck, we may never know who's to blame.
What's next, I wonder?
What a day. Easy.
Looking ahead. Cursed to put my hands on everything. Get back!
We are not welcome here. This much is clear.
Goblins are such vile little parasites.
not the vilest any of us have seen of late, unfortunately.
Just another year with the weight of the world hit hard, my dear. My truck crushed by a stranger's hand. A truck driver's fate, no place to stand. I'm on blood to fight the pain. Right through the storm, through the pouring rain. A face struck again with flashing lights. A hit and run in the dead of night. Bruised broken, I fall to the ground, but I'll never let the darkness beat me down. I'll rise from the ruin, I'll rise from the ash. Through the fire, through the crash. Every scar is a battle I've won. This fight isn't over, I've just begun. When the world tries to bury me deep, I'll stand taller than they can ever believe. I'll rise from the ruin, I'll rise from the fall. I'll find my strength and conquer it all. Lost my job cause I couldn't heal, but they don't know what it's like to feel the weight of wheels against your bones. Yet here I stand, stronger alone. I started over with fire in my veins, built a new world through all the pain. Almost canceled, but I stood my ground. A new community, where love was found. Bruised broken, I screamed at the sky, but the flame in my heart will never die. I'll rise from the ruin, I'll rise from the ash. Through the fire, through the crash. Every scar is a battle I've won. This fight isn't over, I've just begun. When the world tries to bury me deep, I'll stand taller than they can ever believe. I'll rise from the ruin, I'll rise from the fall. Find my strength and conquer it all. I'll rise from the ruin. I'll rise from the ruin, I'll rise from the ash. Through the fire, through the crash. Every scar is a battle I've won. This fight isn't over, I've just begun. When the world tries to bury me deep, I'll stand taller than they can ever believe. I'll rise from the ruin, I'll rise from the fall. I'll find my strength and conquer it all. Through the blood, through the tears, through the nights filled with all my fears, I won't back down, I won't give in. This is my fight, and I will win. I'll build from the wreckage, stone by stone. This world is mine, I'll walk it alone. But with every step, I'll rise higher still. Unbreakable, unbent, and with iron will. I'll rise from the ruin, I'll rise from the ash. Through the fire, through the crash. Every scar is a battle I've won. This fight isn't over, I've just begun. When the world tries to bury me deep, I'll stand taller than they can ever believe. I'll rise from the ruin, I'll rise from the fall. I'll find my strength and conquer it all. I'll rise, I'll rise.
Looks empty.
Such depth to the shadows. I don't care what others say about the Underdark. It's beautiful down here.
I spent long enough in the dark. It gets old.
How do we turn off? How do I turn off this thing?
Keep a blade close.
Still alive, so that's progress.
How delicious. Hardly a challenge.
Oof. Again. How? That's a nat 20. How does that fail? I'm gonna run the lockpicks.
No one stopped me yet.
That helped.
Looks empty.
Something over there.
Not a chance I'll fit in there.
Looks empty.
Fungal spores. Is a little blood mist too much to ask for? The hells was that? We better not get buried down here.
Okay. So that outpost, head north out of the temple, take the first left. That would be this, right?
Was that a bullet?
More are coming.
Hush. Do you hear it?
They're coming. They're coming.
Careful. If we can hear it, perhaps it can hear us.
They're coming. You're coming.
A slender drow blade impales the stone before you, keeping a silent vigil. This blade was a warrior's sacrifice to Elistray. Blood can only be honored with blood. The drow script inscribed on the blade flickers and glows. It rises from the stone, hanging in the air in silent offering.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Okay. Now we got Faller Alube.
Timusks, known to cause confusion. Best not to get too close.
That's good.
Proceeding.
What am I to do?
Be quick. I'll do it my way.
on my feet.
Try something else.
What use this thing?
My faith will protect me. On I go.
Time for a new approach.
Time to strike.
Never a dull moment.
Talk to me. Take you.
Let's find some prey.
I am fury. I am death.
Time to push my luck again.
I'm ready. Onward. Take you.
That should more than suffice.
Emerson torch stalks. Hell of a combination. By one, blown up by the other.
Fate, spin. Dost thou require a new ally? Or thou mayest. As thou wishest. Fate. Dost thou require a new ally? Which of them dost thou require? This is the price of balance. Thou wilt now find them as they were, exactly as thou last remembered them. Dost thou require anything else? By doom and dusk I strike thy name from the archives. Rise.
The infamous Underdark.
Hellsfire. She's coming.
Well, you've been naughty. And you know what happens when you're naughty.
Gods damn it. Anyone but her.
Well, you absolute stinker. You kept me a secret? Time to let the Hellcat out of the bag. Call me Mizora. I'm Will's patron, the fount of his power. My pet's been unruly, and his leash needs a yank. We had a deal, Will. But Karlak's still breathing.
I've taken more pleasant shits than you, Mizora. And at least those can be buried after.
That's no kind of talk for a lady. By the way, Karlak, Zariel sends her regards.
You told me! Devils only! She's a tiefling, not a monster!
How precious. The little pupster's found his bark.
Clause G, Section 9. Target shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless.
Karlak meets the criteria by virtue of having no heart. The point? Oh, yes. Thanks for the reminder.
Will burns in the fires of Avernus. The lightning storms of Dis strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence and their torment.
That's better.
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken, a price paid. You know the terms.
Get used to the new form, pet.
There's no going back.
Some magic even I can't undo. Now, let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade. Karlak, keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine on you. Oh, and Will, don't forget, our pact still stands. Ta-ta.
I'll be honest, soldier. I'm reeling. Will hardly knows me, but he chose my life over his. Been a long time since someone stuck their neck out for me like that. You can say that again. When he was chasing me through Avernus, I thought he was just another sad merc. How wrong I was.
I hope Mizora flies into the blades of a windmill for what she did to Will. Though, I must admit, the new look is a little dashing. You already know my biggest secrets. What more can you ask? What, besides my life's calling and the greatest problem I've ever faced? Well, I like night orchids and can't swim. Is that the sort of thing you meant? It's a deal. No, I can't. Quite literally, I mean. With my memories suppressed, I can't betray Shah's secrets. But I can't remember much of myself either. If I manage to return to Baldur's Gate and fulfill Shah's mission, then my memories will be restored. Of course. It is an act of faith, not to be undertaken lightly. Shah will reward me when I succeed.
Hey, thank you, Jesse Hawk, for subscribing.
The Blade of Frontiers in the guise of a devil. I'd remark on the irony, but I'd hate to waste the breath. Still, it took guts to defy that petty patron of his. The blade's sting is real.
Find Will.
Gods damn her, straight back to the hells. Just look at me. I did what was right, and Mizora made me pay for it. I'd be hunting devils and demons, she said. Traitors and hypocrites, heartless evils of all sorts, but not Zariel's victims. Not innocent tieflings.
Warlock pacts tend to be unforgiving from what you know of them. Will was lucky he didn't face a more severe punishment.
I'd count my lucky stars for it, but I reckon luck is on holiday. I'm only alive because my patron still has use for me. It's Mizora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds. But I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast. It's not unrelated. I wish I could tell you more. I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but the pact, I'm forbidden, unless Mizora permits it. But I'll say this. The moment I pacted myself to Mizora, I have not regretted for a heartbeat. It was my proudest deed. It was worth the sacrifice. All I can give you on that is my solemn word.
I promised I'd be back. Don't worry. I have things under control. For now. You haven't been using the parasite's power. You think you don't need it. But things haven't gone as you expected. You thought Nettie might be able to help you in the Druid's Grove. But all she did was reaffirm the danger. You're desperate to be rid of it. Understandable. But you're looking for solutions in the wrong places. Good. Conserve your energy. Your parasite is unusual. It is wrapped in magic that prevents its removal. Until the source of the tadpole's magic is destroyed, any attempt to remove it will kill you. The parasites are merely a symptom of a greater sickness in Faerun. I am not sure yet. To find the answers, we must first find the source. These parasites are more than illithid spawn. They are vessels for control. The infected hear the voice of the Absolute and believe it to be a god. That is how the cult of the Absolute is spreading. The highest of their rank, the True Souls, carry a tadpole just like yours. It is how they receive their orders. It is what makes them obey. When the order to transform is given, it will not be a matter of days. They will be mind flayers in an instant. Were it not for my protection, so would you. I have powers of my own. Unique powers. But know that we are alike. Just like you, I was infected with a mind flayer parasite. Just like you, I seek to be free of it. I've been trying to escape from this evil for a long time. Once, I almost succeeded. Now, through you, I've been given a new chance. You can go where I cannot, and I can protect you from that evil. If we work together, we may turn this around. Hells, they need me. I have to go. The power I used to protect you, I stole it from someone. They want it back. I will hold them off for as long as I can, but sooner or later I will be worn down. You must discover the source of the magic that controls the parasites before that happens. Follow the cultists' trail. They will lead you to their masters. Use the powers your parasite gives you to convince them you are one of them. And when you find the source of their magic, destroy it. Go. Our freedom depends on it.
are swallowed by a chorus of turbulent music. Through one creature sing many voices, the harmony of an entire collective.
Sovereign, he has come. He is here.
The choir fades. A single melody rises above the others, brassy and commanding.
I am sovereign.
You see a vision. Your lifeless body wrapped in fungal tendrils. The Sovereign is threatening you.
State your purpose.
The parasite is quiet. You feel no bond with the creature. Fungal roots weave through your mind, seeking your true intent. Then the Sovereign drones a new melody, cautious but welcoming.
I can mend neither skin nor spirit, but we still might commune. Descend to me. Let us speak in flesh.
The persistent music coaxes you forward. The Sovereign expects you.
Ah, a visitor. You're a welcome sight. But let us observe the customs of the locals.
The scholar's brow tenses. His voice spills into your skull, the spores connecting mind to mind.
Blurg, proud member of the Society of Brilliance, at your service. Or perhaps not. Your mind is far more complex than that of the fungi. Understandable. We are small in number and rarely stay in one place for long. My colleagues and I are working to improve conditions in the Underdark. This need not be such a dire, hostile place. It's curious to find a surface dweller here. What has brought you down so deep? Truly remarkable. But why come to the Underdark, where they hold so much power? You were infected by an illithid tadpole? It's a miracle you're still intact. You must be worried sick, but have no fear. I have a friend who may be able to assist. Omelium!
I hope this is important, Blurg. My Zirkwood samples need constant attention.
It is. This adventurer has an illithid tadpole inside his head, but he hasn't turned.
No ceremorphosis. That's impossible, but intriguing. Are you looking to have it extracted?
Geich, your head will make a fine trophy for my queen.
Please hold. I understand your rage against my kin. One of my brethren forced a tadpole into your eye. Or ear, perhaps? But I assure you, I stand with the Society of Brilliance, not the colonies of my people.
Fool! They infest your head and invade your dreams, and still you would parley.
I ask only that you refrain from violence. I respect that your opinion of my kind may be charged. If that settles matters for the time being, would you like a diagnosis? Open your mind to me. Let us see what lurks within.
As the Mellowing's mind pierces yours, the tadpole pulses with power. It feels 10 times its size. alive, awake, almost smug.
This is most unusual. The incubation period should be complete, as should your transformation. But the larva is infused with strange magic. It appears to be in some form of stasis. No, it appears to be shielded from physical and magical influence. And even without the shield, the extraction would involve severe cranial trauma. But not to worry. Should you transform, I will happily perform a new examination. A Nautiloid? Fascinating. I have never set foot on one myself. They were our warships during the greatest eras of the Illithid Empire. We ruled the entire astral plane from their decks. The design was lost when the Gith rebelled and ended our dominion. Of course, I am sorry I cannot assist you in its removal. But I have an idea.
Oh, perhaps I should start taking notes.
There may be a way to bypass that stasis. There are many alchemical substances that can influence the mind. A tincture distilled from a collection of rare mushrooms. They have subtle psionic influence. I would require a fresh ton of madness and Timosk spores. But be warned, in their natural state, both of these mushrooms can be quite dangerous. Timosks cause confusion in those that approach them. The tongue is self-explanatory.
The Underdark, of course, although they are quite rare, and their discovery perilous. I imagine Lenore would have them in her possession. She served Mistra as a cleric. She is quite fond of her garden. Lenore has always been a lonely sort. Nature was her only companion. I offered her the chance to join the society, but she refused. Her experiments on Susa bark took priority.
May your travels be safe and swift. I greet you, child of the sun. How has your search for the mushrooms fared?
Welcome back. Have you made any new discoveries? I do enjoy a good bargain, if anything in my private collection is to your liking. Very well.
I have never seen anything like it, Blur. Is my species evolving?
Perhaps, but at such an accelerated rate.
It simply shouldn't be possible.
No, I can't tell if it's mourning, angry, or just hungry.
Don't.
Her condition is familiar. Poison, derived from a wild weed common to the Underdark. She'll need an antidote soon, most likely held by the poisoner.
Ow, that's a nat 20. Why is this game broken all of a sudden? Why do nat 20s not work?
Hard to breathe. Blood's on fire. Do it. Dwegar slashed me.
Like dwarves, Dwegar have innate resistance to poison, and thus no need for intricate brews. Though deadly if left untreated, the poison can be cured by the antidote or natural remedies.
Gods. Whatever that is, I needed it. Why are you helping me? No arguments there. Felt like a hook horror was sorting through my guts. But that cure did the trick. Quick, sharp too. I thank you for your help, but I gotta get moving. Oh, it hurts. Girls' garters. Oh, I don't have time for this. My kin need me. Seems you're the helping kind. All right. I need you to rescue my kin. Not charity, mind. We can pay. We're Iron Hand Clan. Best artificers in Baldur's Gate. We were on an expedition down here when the Dwegar snatched us up. I got away, but not the others. The Greys have them digging out some old ruin across the lake. Just mining for materials. Nothing unusual.
The briefest hesitation, but enough. She's lying.
But our work pays well. Help my clan and we'll make it worth your while, I swear. Fine. It's complicated, but my clan has trouble back in the city. A blood feud. We were searching for something to turn the tide. That's all I can say.
but it's worth a lot to us. Understand? Look, you've done me a good turn and you deserve the truth. But that's as much of it as I can tell, I swear it. If you need to go your own way, I respect that, but still, I'm asking. Thank you. Only wish I could go with you. But here. I nabbed these boots from the Greys when I ran. I'll feel better knowing you're using them to kick some Dweger ass. I'll mark where I made my escape, and wait here, I suppose. Not much choice, eh?
The Sovereign's thick fingers stroke the corpse at its feet. A droning melody greets you as the creature turns its gaze to you.
Flesh talker, I show you a memory. Watch and listen.
A violent vision grips you. Dweger, dark dwarves chopping myconid remains.
They broke our peace. They killed our young.
The Sovereign's song slows to the pace of a dirge. It is still in mourning.
We laid waste to many, but intruders remain. Lakewood.
The Sovereign's song halts as it measures your worth.
I sense your resolve. You will find Dweger invaders near Lake's Edge. Cleanse the rot. Destroy them.
Dweger invaders? We can manage that. Better than picking this fight, surely.
Deep purples swirl into familiar shapes. Gnomes in mining gear, chased by Dweger.
The Dweger seek a gnome. It is a guest.
An illusion comes over you. A Dweger choking on a cloud of gleaming dust.
Accept this gift. It will help you exterminate.
The Sovereign gifts you one more vision. A wall of vines parting to reveal glowing light.
Riches of magic and mind. Cleanse the rot, and they are yours. You do the Circle a service. We will await word.
There's no time to waste.
what to do.
Trust no one. To the shadows.
Another day, another fight.
Let's finish this.
I will not know failure.
Give up. We need everyone alive. Take you. Take you.
I will ascend.
What should I do? Take your... Take your...
Victory awaits. My path be true.
Just like old times.
Ready. Take your...
Swift and lethal.
take you.
Victory awaits.
That's something I wanted to do.
Victory awaits.
Now they see me.
I need healing.
Make way.
I'll strike you down.
You bow, or you break.
There goes nothing.
I will ascend. Swift and lethal.
Just like old times.
A little help, please.
I will ascend. Taste my fury.
Time to move. With pleasure.
No hesitation.
Let's end this. Let's see this done.
Time to strike.
Too much to bear.
Got to focus.
I am fury. I am death.
They won't expect this.
That should work.
Need to stay focused.
Time to strike.
Make it hurt. This will do nicely.
Can't afford to let up. Let's do this.
Swift and lethal.
Sounds like fun.
Drow. And worse.
Enough time wasted. Battle awaits.
Step carefully. There's a trap. Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Don't touch me.
Assume nothing.
All right. What now?
Watch your back. On the hunt.
Eager for battle.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
Got to concentrate.
I will ascend.
Talk to me. I know what to do.
I will ascend. No time to waste.
These boots have seen everything. All right then.
Can't give up. Not now.
Time to strike.
That helped.
mark of a bullet, I believe. A land shark.
Scorched ground. Better watch out.
Time for discretion. Let's have a rummage.
I get past it.
Ready or not. On tippy toes. That's not normal, is it? A perfect ring of light. Well, it's certainly symmetrical.
This drow's cracked like an egg. Must have fallen quite some height.
Hey, Carla.
Interesting.
shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
I had another dream. Which, I suppose, means you did as well. Whoever's reaching out to us truly does seem opposed to the Absolute, but wants us to embrace the tadpole. Venture right into the heart of the cult. Perhaps we truly have a secret protector. Or we're walking into a trap. Quite the understatement, but yes, I have it. And I'll guard it with my life.
You don't sleep well, flitting between dreams and nightmares. Maybe you wake up because you know something is wrong. Or maybe you just get lucky.
Shit. No, it's not what it looks like. I swear. I wasn't going to hurt you. I just needed, well, blood.
There, in the dim firelight, you see him for what he really is. A vampire, a slave to sanguine hunger.
It's not what you think. I'm not some monster. I feed on animals. Boars, deer, kobolds, whatever I can get. I'm just too slow right now. Too weak. If I just had a little blood, I could think clearer, fight better. Please.
A strange sensation courses through you, and your companion's mind unfolds, secrets half revealed.
No, of course. Silly of me to even ask. I'll go and find something on 4 legs to eat, I suppose. See you in the morning.
You watch him stalk away, slumped, sulking, and ready to kill.
Morning. I hope last night's little unpleasantness hasn't left a bad taste in your... Well, I hope there are no bad feelings. And you're lucky I'm not a true vampire. Last night could have gone very differently if I'd magically summoned a pack of wolves. Alas, I'm just a spawn. All of the hunger, few of the powers. Oh no. I should be cinders in this light. I hadn't seen the sun for 200 years before we crashed here. Someone, or something, wants me alive. They've changed the rules. Standing in the sun, wading through a river, wandering into homes without an invitation. They're all perfectly mundane activities now. As for my other quirks, well, we can figure those out in time. No more surprises. You have my word. I'm just glad you're being sensible about these revelations. I was worried people might turn up with torches and pitchforks. Although there's still time.
A vampire among us? So be it. But should I wake with so much as a drop of blood on my neck, I will end him.
I'd just better not wake in the night to find fangs at my throat.
He's not wrong. We're bound together, no matter what comes.
Fine. He stays till he's no longer of use. Besides, my flesh is not so easily tasted. Unless, of course, I have offered it.
There now. We're all friends again. Shall we go? There's a long day ahead of us.
Feed if you must, Astarion. But give me so much as a hungry look, and I'll drive a stake through your heart.
I do so very like spicy food.
What's next?
No one back home will ever believe this.
Let's crack it open. A resupply stash. I wonder if Lolth's pets left anything good. Keep your distance, darling.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Still breathing, despite everything.
My faith protects me.
Assume nothing.
Welcome, rest.
Enough sitting around. Let's go hurt someone. camp looks abandoned. And rightly so.